This is Dino Dare 32 again. All weapons in this video have been cleared of any unspent rounds and are not loaded. Today we're going to talk about this beautiful little pistol I just got, called a Colt Mustang 380. This is the +2 model with an extra 2 rounds in a single stacked magazine. This makes the pistol grip a bit longer on the gun, making it fit comfortably in the hand. I love this amazing small pistol. It just feels right, very ergonomic. I've been looking for this gun for 20 years. Years ago I saw a Marine pilot carrying one in his flight suit, and I've been wanting one of these ever since. I am so happy I finally have one. They stopped making these in the 90s, and this gun is hard to come by. These Mustangs are going for a pretty penny today if you can find an old one. But I heard Colt is reissuing the Mustang model to the market again. They originally made this pistol in a pony version with a 6-round clip. There's a very nice pocket-light version of this gun also, and you can also get it in chrome-plated and stainless steel. This pistol chambers a .380 cartridge, which is just a little smaller than the 9mm. It has an aluminum alloy frame and a steel blued slide. This is like a small version of the M1911 without the barrel bushing. It's based on John Browning's original 1911 design. Thanks to him, most pistols today use the slide and lock method of chambering the round. This great 1911 was first issued over 100 years ago this year. The good old .45 auto pistol is still actively used in the military today. John Browning was a genius and revolutionized gun designs, changing firearms forever. I was wondering why I did not see too many videos out there on the disassembly of this pistol. And then I started taking it apart and I found out why. This gun can be a handful to disassemble and has a few tricks and secrets for reassembly. This is a comparative disassembly of my SIG P228. This is very different than my new little pistol. Oh, that was not too hard. Now to the takedown and disassembly of this weapon. The first action we must take is to lock back the slide, then take out the magazine. This is the stop slide here. You disassemble it through this disassembly notch. It helps to push it from the other side. To take out the stop slide, you have to align it with the disassembly notch. This is the stop slide. It is very important. There's a little trick when you have to put it back. I'll show you later. Never dry fire the weapon with the slide off. Be very careful of this small ejector here. Do not let it fall too far down or it will get stuck there. If it falls too far down in this weapon, it will not work right. There's a whole different video to fix this problem. Make sure it is here in this position to reassemble your pistol. Pull out the guide rod with its double spring. Be careful not to lose any disassembled parts. Pull the barrel up and out. Here's a little trick in reassembling this weapon. This does not reassemble like most guns of this type. Normally you just put the barrel back in first and put the guide rod over the barrel. But if you try to do that, you're going to have a hard time. See how it does not fit back easily. I found the best way to put this weapon back together is to put the spring in all the way, it's hard to hold, and then put the barrel in underneath. Then rest the guide rod on the barrel's notch. It's not an easy operation, as you can see. If there's an easier way to do it, I haven't found it yet. This is the way it shows how to do it in the manual. Notice this loop here. You will need to put the stop slide through it when it's almost all together. It's a little tricky putting the stop slide back in. you have to find the loop inside the gun. Then push the slide back to get the back end of the slide stop into the disassembly notch. Wow, that was not an easy field strip. To make sure we put it back together right, we need to do a function test. This is just a quick field strip, just for simple cleaning, and is not a complete breakdown of this gun. I have not had many problems with misfeeds with this weapon, but I've only fired factory ammo so far. This could be a very accurate and reliable small weapon in the right hands. Now let's go over safety again. This is not a toy, even though it may look like one. Never point the pistol at anyone you don't intend to shoot. Always clear the gun barrel of yourself and others. I always hear people say, "Oh, I thought the gun was unloaded," but then it's too late. You don't want to have an accidental discharge and hit someone, or even worse, yourself. Keep ammo separate from the gun until you're at the range and ready to fire the weapon. Expect the weapon to fire off a round every time you squeeze the trigger. Always keep the gun locked in a good safe and inaccessible to children. Remember to always disassemble and clean your weapon right after shooting. A well-maintained and lubed weapon will always shoot better. This does not have an extra grip safety like the 1911. The only safety on the gun is this manual thumb safety, and it's not great, as you can see. So please be very careful with your Mustang and respect it as a lethal weapon. It's a lot of fun to shoot if you do it safely. Be safe and shoot straight. I don't claim to be a pistol expert by any means, but I do love this little gun. I'm new to this gun, so if I did something wrong, please do tell me. Thank you for watching. Be safe and smart with all firearms. And remember, keep the politicians' hands off your guns. Don't let them make new restrictions and laws on your guns. It's your right to own a gun and protect yourself. So protect your Second Amendment right. Have fun shooting.
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird. Bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Bird is a word. Oh, well, a bird, bird, bird. Well, a bird is a word. Oh, well, a bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Well, a bird is a word. Oh, well, a bird, bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird, bird, bird. Well, a bird is a word. Oh, well, a bird, bird. The bird's a winner. Well, don't you know about the bird? Well, everybody knows that the bird is a word. Oh, well, a bird. The birds are better with it. Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird. Bird, bird, bird. The birds are winner, winner, bird, bird, bird. The birds are winner, winner, bird, bird, bird. The birds are winner, winner, bird, bird. The birds are winner, winner, bird, 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 bird, bird. The birds are winner, winner, don't you know? Well, everybody's talking about the bird. Oh, well, the bird, bird, the bird, the bird, oh, well, the bird. Well,
Safe shooting, everyone.